And yep, good afternoon. It's working. It's nearly 5 o'clock here. Gosh, late start, but we're not late. I've been unexpected. I didn't expect to stream at all today. Been off at my nephew's birthday. Um, that nephew's birthday yesterday. So the whole family out having lunch in the garden. And Spanish lunches are something to behold. Why did my screen go black, I wonder? So, being unexpected, I got this chap down somewhere thinking, right, when I get home, I'll mess about for a little while. So I think he might be in a place I was not intending to stream from. No, he's in Penigman. It's where he was gonna go. That was the thing. Hey. Mission offer expired. Oh, thank God for that. It was a week ago. I accepted a quest. And the quest wanted me to go and kill some Galante people. Which is not good because I'll lose rep with them. I think I'm less than 1 anyway. Yeah, 0.74. I should do something for the Galante today, shouldn't I? Or I could get Mimitar to 1. Let's see. It's got to be level 3. Have I got level 3 Mimitar I can do? Or level 3... I don't know. See, Galante, I don't think they're here. 3. Any distance, I want high sec. Any faction. Right, let's try Galante Federation. 4 jumps. Transstellar not available. There's one that's available. Creodron. Oh, there's quite a few. No, no. Okay, look, let me there, that's so many. Most of them are a long way away. I think they're in distance order. And Creodron, I think I've got theirs up to, yeah, I've got theirs up to 3. I quite like to this lot, quite. I don't think they're at 3. 3.8 they are. Oh, because they're like, I'm looking at this. I fancy doing quaff. I like quaff. I don't know why. I think it's a drink. No, quaff a drink. I think let's. Where is that? That's the thing. It's, oh wow. Oh my goodness. That's 8 jumps. How'd you figure that out? It's not supposed to go through low sec. And I'm not going through Jita. All the way out there? Oh my god, okay. Not doing that. Where's this one? Not very keen on that. I can't see it. Come on. There's nobody. Where's jumps? So They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna set. Or they might send me against the. It's not that bad. Look, Tash Merkin is down there. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to just see. I don't. Sorry, but I'm going to see. Maybe there's somebody on there really close to being 3. 2. No. Eh? Scope 3.38. Me. This one. 3.14. Who's that? Impetus? No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna look for Inmatar level 3 because I've worked a little bit more than with them. Oh, coffee! Didn't expect that. Thank you. Careful. Coffee's just arrived. So yum yum yum. I'm not. They're already. They're at 4.7. I need. There must be somebody else I can work with. Just sort of improve my situation. No. Who else is at level 2 then? This is awful. Hang on. Sorry, I just saw the number of jumps, 22. Who are these? Because I think 2.28. Yeah. All right. Level 3. Faction. Oh, what about the other one? Who's it? Galante Caldari. Well, or what about Amatar? Nothing. Any faction. But I don't want to do like core complexion, for example. I want somebody, maybe them. Who's this? Ministry of Internal Order? I like getting them up to 3. I want everybody at 3. So I'm just thinking, well, who can I do at level 3? Right, so best way to do that, just do that and it will find people for you. Emperor family. That's a good one. Look, 2.94. Agents, 2. Take a couple of quests. We got one there, security, 4 jumps away. I'll do that one. It's a bit more satisfying. Ooh, my belly is stuffed full. I made loads of money off loot from yesterday, but surprised, really. Surprised. That there was a person yesterday. It was a woman in the game. I don't know how. I sent a mail today. Hang on. So yeah, so that why is somebody written GF? The GF means girlfriend. Tuna mayo. Oh, delicious. Anyway. Oh yeah, we were out. I think it might have been the day before yesterday. We were out somewhere. And anyway, I was like, I went through a gate, not a gate, an accelerator, and it took me to some dead space, and then somebody scanned me down, very quickly, and suddenly there they were, 50 kilometers away. Anyway, after a little bit of toing and froing, going away, coming back. And she was still sort of hanging around, and she just said, "Sorry, I just wanted to. I was just joking. That's why I scanned you down, and so on. Very nice. Seemed like a nice person, and gave me 50 million. Gave it back. Then she gave me 100 million, so I gave her 101. I gave it back. I gave her 101 million." She wanted to know why I wouldn't take the money. To be honest with you, I wasn't sure what to do, because after speaking to my wife, we agreed that is the second person who has spoken to us. And the first one was in 2009. That is to say, people will, do you want to buy this? Do you want this? Do you want to join our corporation? How do I find how do I start doing level 4 missions? Things, you just get this. Nobody says, "Hello, how are you?" You know what I mean? And then that woman, and really that is 16 years, and it's the second one. The first one, I only know it was the year we started playing, so that was 2009. My wife was like Dave, who comes in. She was a minor. She bought her first can't even remember what they're called. Mining ships. One of those. She bought her first one of those. I don't think it was well equipped, especially. She went off, did some mining, got blown up by somebody. A little while later. I don't know if it was mail or a chat thing, really, but to my wife from the chap who blown her up, and he said, "I'm sorry, but I just realised you've only just started playing. I thought I didn't know. I thought I didn't know you were new. Let me give you this." And they gave the person who blew up my wife, gave her all the money to buy a new ship, plus a little bit extra, I expect. That was one exchange. Just sort of, I think maybe he offered some advice. It was a long time ago. But it's funny, I do remember that, because it was that's the only time until 2 days ago that somebody said hello. Yeah. Um, people might ask or say something about the game in chat, things like that. But this person was saying, you know, which ship would you like to fly? Why don't you buy yourself a battleship and start doing some level 4 missions and things like this? I don't want to because I do, but I kind of want, my sole purpose in the game this month is standings. I'm only interested in standings. I want everybody's, not just Galante, not just Amar, whatever. So I've got a lot of lower level people to do as well. So I try to do those on my own, but there's not a lot of hours in the day to do that, really. Oh, anyway, here we are. Oh, God. Our surveillance teams have discovered a disturbance near some old ruins. I don't know. I'd like a list of these. It says investigate. I will investigate. Because, but it's look, this is Galante. Why? I'm in a Mars space. Right. It wants me to look at some Galante thing. Now, I will because it's a scouting job, but otherwise I wouldn't. Normally I don't. I'm not. If a Galante, I can't afford to lose reputation with anybody, let alone Galante. So I don't know. I wish I could play this all day. I really do. Just don't seem to get the time, and when I have got time is when it's coming up toward before the server restart thing, so I get the server restart. It's just about time to get back in. It's time to walk the dogs, and then it's time to stream, and it's just sort of like the whole morning goes really fast. But I bought some salvage drones here. One of them blew up. What am I supposed to be doing? I need to approach ripped superstructure. Ripped? They don't mean ruined. I can't see ripped. I see ruined. Superstructure? I suppose they just mean this big thing. Yeah, I think it must be. Let's just go and approach it anyway. Let's try approaching this bit. Okay. We have him. What? Dock. So look. I could have taken them. I can't even see where they are. They're all the way out there. Come on, I'm telling him to. Alright. But that was, I think it was Galante, so I'm not gonna, I don't want to be fighting them. I don't mind working for these people, but I will reject anything more to do with checking things out for against those people. Oh, was it four? Well, four main factions: Caldari, Minotaur, Amar, Galante. That's Galante. They wanted me to shoot or something, and I'm 0.74, and it just keeps going down. So no, but that was okay. Complete. Well, how did that work out? I'm now at 2.99, I think. Let's see if I can find another one. Official complaint. Rogue drones. Oh, this might be good. We're okay there. Accept. Good. Ah. So we're going to Romy, which hopefully is not gonna get me destroyed somewhere in between or something. I don't know. Anyway, add a waypoint. We go.
Warp drive active.
Oh dear, I tell you, my brother-in-law and his wife, they really do like to give. I mean, you could have fed an army with what they had. It was lovely, wonderful stuff. Very nice. I think you are the excuse for us leaving. Apparently we had to go to work. Something like that, you know. What's that mean? A marshal. What location? Hey, maybe that woman will turn up again and kill me. I thought that when I was writing it. I thought that's going to be so funny if that happens. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Oops. Moved that new one to salvage. I got some really cheap. Found some really cheap ones. Bought 5. I thought then I've got enough to put in another ship. I want to. Yeah. Oh, this is one of these. So this is what happened 2 days ago. I have one of these things. Hang on, let me just go down because otherwise I'd just be bumping my nose against it, going nowhere. So went through one of these and yeah. So they got through to the other end, killed everybody, and there was a player 50 kilometers away. You can scan. Some things are easier to scan than others. Oh, this is what's that. Look, it's trying to turn to go that way. Can help to use this. It'll force it forwards a bit quicker. So just one. Just once, then we can go maybe now. Yep. Here we go. Bum bum bum. Right. Good stuff. So I just keep moving forwards and keep this distance if I can. They are super fast. Are you fighting, guys? Whatever. I got there. Right there. I want to drop my bucket and I can't. Well, I don't want to drop it so far down. That'll do. Right. Stop. Boom. Good shot. That's amazing. Didn't know I could do that. 65. My fall off is 65. That means anything less than 65 is, if they're hit, is going to get plenty of damage. Beyond 65 gets crap damage. But a little bit. Something like that. I don't know. What do I know? There you go. We'll go back towards that a bit. Is there anything to shoot? Rocks. Just rocks. It saved me a bit of bother having that bucket. I do like that bucket. I was thinking this morning about all the things I've done in this game, and that there's not a lot left for me to do if I choose to do more. This really just sort of, I mean, I feel like I've played out. I don't want to make more stuff. I don't want to go mining. I don't want to do exploring. I have done that. Not very good at it. Didn't like it much. Scanning and I don't know what you do. Can't remember. But anyway, I just none of that. I'm not interested in wars and commitments to alliances that. No. I think I've done all the best stuff. The only thing I might do is hauling, but I don't know about that. Very expensive. Worse than expensive. Because you get a deposit. You know, if there's anything I can do, I keep looking at these things, but cancel, queue, search. So not that lot. These. I've thought about buying and selling. But that's not bad. You need 3 billion to do that one. See. Collateral. 591,000. A low sec. That's a joke, isn't it? 2 million. That's all low sec. Is the first one that's high sec. Take 4 jumps. If you want me to go 40 jumps, you gotta give me 40 million. More, 400,000. Yeah, that's just normal. So 23, I'm going to say 23 million. 400,000. 17 million. 240,000. 61 jumps. Through low sec. 61 million. 850,000. I mean, they're not paying. These are mostly ganking anyway. Pretty disgusting looking. That's it. Now, this one 9 long. All right, 9 jumps. 3 million. I think that's all right. And then 30 billion ISK collateral is about right. 30 million ISK. Well, that's not. If you're carrying 200,000, you're going to be massive, and it's got to be worth a lot of money. More than 30 million. Nobody's going to do that. And you got to go through low sec. Didn't notice that. Oh, Jeter. Tell you what I'd do. I wouldn't mind doing one of these. But collateral 7.4 billion. Haven't got 7.4 billion. So I would have to go out and earn it first, and you know, it's gonna take forever. Can't be bothered. The closest you can buy money, you can buy ISK. You just got to buy the, oh god, I can't remember what it's called. Brain ain't working. You buy, look, Plex. You buy Plex. It's called, and you pay like for, say, 1,000 Plex. You bought, yeah, 500 Plex for 25 euros, pounds, euros. 500 Plex. You go back into the game and look on contracts, finance contracts, buy and sell, Plex. Yeah. So he wants to buy Plex. 250. He'll go for 250 plex. So that is 12, say 13 euros. I can, and he will give me 1.3 billion. It's still not enough. I mean, you know, that would be for one job. If I get killed, whatever, it's all lost. I mean, I've lost money on those things before, and I can't go through that again. It's too much effort, or too much bother, so I won't. It's wonderful thing, hauling, and it's not about the money in a way. It's kind of like doing this mission. I'll have more than 3 standing with whatever company this is, and that's the reward. The reward isn't the loot and the payment for doing it and stuff like the bounties, and well, there's nothing to do with that. That is coincidental. But when you wanna, if you want to haul, you need money to start. Anything that's like you get two. I think anyway, you get 2 kinds of contracts. I think you get contracts which need a massive amount of money just to do them in the first place, and then you get the noob ones that they'll pay a few million for somebody to do something very dangerous in a crap ship, and it's just so the noobs will grab them. You know, I'm not going to do them because they won't pay for my ship if it blows up. You know what I mean? Something like that. So he's having trouble getting through. That's it. So, nah. I mean, that woman the other day gave me 100 million. That wouldn't do much. It wouldn't get me going. If I wanted to get money from somebody, so I could do some hauling, I would want a few billion. Otherwise, it's like somebody out on the street, homeless with a family to feed, and you give them £1. And as helpful as that is, and that's nice, it'll buy them a snack, but it's not gonna give them a better life or anything funny like that, is it? So, look, these are the same. The volume of these is all 25,000. Look, reward is 400 million. No, 400,000, 40,000. They're all the same. 400,000 pay. 4 million. I mean, most people can afford that. 4 million. But you've got to carry 25,000. Let's have a look. So randomly, 25,000. This one, overview, attributes, carries. $260,000. No capacity. 4,800. So 4,800. So if you've got 25,000. That one. I don't think that will. This one maybe? No. 2001 I know won't fit in these ships. It'll only fit in this big bugger here that costs 2 billion. So no, that's nobody's going to be able to do these. And the route is 34 jumps. If something is that big, but if you've got a ship to send and you package it, if it's 25,000, that's massive. No. What that would be, it would be like, you know, 1 million ore, or it's not, but let's say it was 1 million ore, and you've got it's too big to fit inside anything. So then you know it's not gonna, nobody with a ship that big is even gonna look twice at this, even once. I'll tell you what's going to happen. You'll get somebody with a whole, you know, thing, and they won't read that. Or a new guy, a noob. He won't notice it, and he'll pay the 4 million. Then he'll find out, shit, I can't do that. It's too big. It won't go in my ship. Hello, Dave. By the time they figure out that it won't fit in my ship, they've lost the 4 million. And there are... It's all the same guy. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should split. 6, 7, 8, 9. I bet there's 10. No. 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 14. And another one. Say 15. So you would expect to get, I'll say 14. I don't even know what that is. I can't do that in my head. What's he going to get? 14 times, and it's 4 million. 4. He's going to get 56 million, 56 million on a plate, except that these were created on the 29th of May, all of them, and nobody's took them. Thank goodness for that. Somebody should take them and do it and get all that money. Who's this one? 30 jumps from Noel Zach. He wants 315,000. Maybe 25 million, 20 million. The Holding died years ago. Really? That's a proper one. Pays 35 million. You got to give 3.5 billion in collateral. That's a proper. That's a proper one. That is. 9 jumps away, 18 jumps long. There's 11 jumps. Mar to Jita. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's going through Uedema, which is the most dangerous place in the game. You wouldn't live. You couldn't do that. You can't do a Mar. Nobody can do a Mar. Well, you can do a Mar to Jita, but it's kind of bad, you know. I wouldn't do holding. I think I might. The only way I would ever do holding now, and I'd really enjoy doing it, would be, well, 2 things. One is I would just do it for fun, and I wouldn't make any money at all, because that's basically how that looks to me. Or I would work private contracts, so you'd have to find somehow. Well, you do get people repeat those public contracts. You do get people repeat them. That happened to me, and I was always delivering this, you know, along the same route, this small package. So I suppose, yeah, maybe I could have ended up with a private contract with those people, and you could agree, say, once a week I'll do a run and take this stuff there. But that didn't happen. But I think that's the only way you would get to know anybody. Maybe somebody who often creates contracts, they sell things or they buy things, you know. Because there are corporations who haul, they're haulers, and if you work for them, they will give you you will get contracts. People go directly to them and skip the public bit. How you get into those corporations, how you get past the public bit first, I don't know. I don't know, anybody could do that. Right, that's another one done, I think. Let's check. Level 2. Yep. I think so. Yeah, 3.04. Next. Oh. We've been out eating a lot, Dave, so I'm a little bit full, and I wasn't going to stream anyway because I was going somewhere, but I decided I would. I'm feeling all kind of philosophical and a little bit, oh, I don't know, I'm nostalgic, and at the same time reminding myself things were bad then too, including null. Availability, look, you say public, me and my corporation, so people can issue to corporation or something, so like, see, I could do that. Was it from Jita? But it's $690,000. So here's the thing. They're not in this market, but this is the ship I would use, and it would. the price of the ships is not worth it. 690,000. I could do a level 2 mission and make more than that. Why should I do that? It's how many jumps is it? 12 jumps away it starts. Okay, he's going to Jita. So it would be, yeah. Let's have a look at the route. Let's see. So I am. That's me. So I'd have to go down. I'd go down here. It's almost low sec. I mean, it's almost high sec, so it's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's have a look at deaths in the last 24 hours. Nah, not much. But then you got to fly from there. To Jita. 0.4 there. 255 ships destroyed in the last 24 hours. I mean, it just I mean, if I take out low sec and null sec, there's still a few. This one, 7.4 billion. Okay, there's the people trying to take his money. I'm going to ignore him. Where is he? Where's the guy? It's issued by headquarters Amar. You can't block. Try that. No. Still got him. Right, so we get past the crap.
Empress rules Holder, as Holder rules South. Yet all under heaven serve the law. Empress Catus
And
faithful to pay homage to the Lord's divine order.
it's all Jita. Nothing wrong with Jita. It's just yeah, no. Used to be nicer. So we've done this place. Let's go and find another one. There's this civic court that I cannot do. So agents to, well, what's my standings? No. Republic Security Services. Let's have a look at them. Oh, the Serum family. Yeah, I was interested in there. 2.26. Yeah, I like that. I don't know why. I'm going to do a couple of them. 3 jumps. Golgosolav, Nakri. These are nice. What? They're places I know. And so, all right, let's go there. That's brilliant.
Warp drive active.
Oh yeah. I can't remember what the delivery service is called. Is it Red Fox? Something like that. I'm going to look them up. See, somebody like Marquis Dragon sees job, and
Drive active.
if he likes the job, he'll do. If he likes the job, he'll do it. If it's a very high collateral, it won't matter to him. And people who give those jobs out know that the kind of person who do that job is people like him. So by putting that higher collateral on it, they're saying, okay, those people are the people I want. I'm not going to pay anybody else. And so if you're not one of them, you don't get the jobs. You get the crap ganked and God knows what more often than not. A lot of people getting caught by bad contracts. And I think it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. I don't know how people get into it anymore. I didn't really get into it. I did some hauling, but I wasn't, with them. I was hauling most days. And most days I had something to do. Yeah. I had to justify my existence somehow. It's like, I don't know, I think if you want money in this game and you don't want to mine, you probably end up killing somebody, because I don't think there's people will say make these things and sell them. Yeah, but you can't. If everybody makes those things and sells them, you just nobody's going to make any money there, are they? Now this is what I was talking about earlier. Yeah, that buying and selling could be profitable, and I bet there's a lot of people that do. Well, so I bet there are people. I don't know about a lot of them, but there are certainly people out there that do that and do make money. Buy low, sell high. That's well. It doesn't have to be a lot if you're buying enough of it.
Docking permission requested.
Yeah. So if you see some idiot who misses the zero of the prices typing in, buy it quick. Look, Eve Hauling Corp. There you go. Is there a Hoilers Corporation? Hauler Channel. Yeah. Here we are. Unfortunately, hauling as a profession stroke career has a very high barrier to entry. The only hauling corps that exist will basically require you to at least fly a freighter and have at least a few billion ISK on top of that to cover collateral. You can sometimes find newbie-friendly public in it. Yeah. So do what I just did, and you might find one to do. But they're rare. No, they won't. Days of doing one a day. No. What's this? Main way to get into hauling as a new player is through market arbitrage. This is sort of a midway point between market trading and hauling. The basic idea is you buy stuff cheap in a market hub and then haul it to a more remote station and sell it for a markup. Most of the time you should be buying your stuff in Jita, since it and so on. Red Frog, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah. Or Push X. I don't know Push X. Black Frog. I thought it was Red Frog. But anyway, what they said really, you need so much money to get going. You've got to be somebody who used to be doing something else, and then you haul. I think really hauling is going to be more like you make ships. I remember doing that. I remember making bestowers, and I remember making thrashers. For some reason, those two were pretty good. Coercers, and you could make a load of thrashers, put them in a ship, drop them off somewhere that's not Jita usually, and sell them, and yeah.
When thine actions are in light's name, thou art immortal. Book of Trials 2.
I think that's better than hauling.
Enlisted the 24th
He talked about buying stuff cheap. I'd rather make the stuff and then sell it. But yeah, that I suppose. So you got to settle on what you're going to make. So, oh, I'm not in my home, am I? Okay, let's just do something then. Who are you? The drone infestation. Oh my goodness. I'll do that. What do you want me to do? I don't care. We'll find out. Oh, the Serum family. Yes. Hmm.
Warp drive active.
Right, let's find out what it is then. Asteroid belts. Belt has been infested with those pests. Your job is to see to it that their silo is completely destroyed. I'll send in ships later to clean up the mess. So, in other words, I don't have to kill everything. I have to destroy the building. What was it? It says drone silo. We just got to destroy the drone silo. Of course, I'm going to kill everything, but I'm not going to just destroy a drone silo. Where's the point in that? That sounds rather boring. And we've got... so... tell you what. You can control click on the things in space as well as in the list, by the way. Hmm. Well, I can go to 65. I think I can take both of those. Certainly that one. There's one. Here they come. Hmm. Oh. Oh no. Where do I get money? More money. And another one here. What are you? Is that Plex? Complete 9 daily bonus goals. 8 million. What the hell? Daily completion bonus. 10 million what? 10,000. Was that skill points? I think I got 5 Plex. Is that what that is? Doesn't say. Anyway. Oh. Hey? Oh, they're trying to salvage that thing. I wonder why it keeps doing that. Alright. There is a way of getting them to do it. You target a thing, a wreck, that, and then send them to salvage it, and now they'll keep salvaging. So, it says, look, is it that they're talking? I can't see a bloody thing. Where? You need to destroy the drone silo. Drone. There. Oh, that it? Blimey. That was a bit sudden. So then maybe I've got some points, yeah. Skill points, that's quite good actually. That is exactly what I want to see. I've got Let's. Where is it? Scrap metal processing. Oh, I want him to have it. So look, there. He's not doing subtle. 4 hours and 45 minutes removed. That's all right though. Now I got to move it back down to there. Let's do. Put it there. I don't know. They're not salvaging, look. Why aren't you doing it? What else is there to shoot? Nothing. I'm gonna try and work on something like a spreadsheet which will tell me which missions I can and cannot do. So then I don't have to think about it. I can just see the name of the mission and don't do it. If I look it up. Oh, I want to have a look at. Where is it? Red. I think red frog, or black frog. I think it's red frog. Oh. Eve. Red frog freight. There it is. Ah, prices have increased. Really? So that's all. Is that much? Maximum collateral 1.5 billion ISK, which is very low, and what you'd want it to be really. But the truth is, people will go to this company and pay 1.5 billion ISK because they know they will deliver it and they won't steal it and so on. But so I don't know. Whatever. I mean, look. Unless they're saying something else. If I want to go from Amar, tell you what, I'll show you something now. We're looking in finance contracts, okay? Area. Search. And it's this is the gank, or whatever you call it. But let's see. It's going for issue, but no. Let's see the information. So it's it's actually a place, a station owned by a corporation, not even owned by a person. So we'll try this one. So here's a crap one. And let's see. So they want to go from Tash Mercon. There it is. Tash Mercon Prime. To, is it Jita? I get this right? Jita. Okay. Calculate. So. The number of jumps is 47. And here it says 11. I suppose they've calculated a these avoids that if you measure. How is that? Well, you know what? The point is, the pay is 99 million-esque. Forget everything else. Reward 99 million. Collateral 1.5 billion. This one 400,000-esque. You get this one, maybe. Oh, everybody is no. That. So look at this one. 65 billion pays 1.5 million. So 65 million, 1.5 million. It says 15 jumps. I'm guessing that Black Frog have a what you call it? Hang on. 100 rockets. All right. Let me just see. Like they've got a route, so maybe Black Frog won't go here, won't go there, whatever. I don't know how it's the route is that short on here, but hey. 11 jump route. How is it? Okay, this one is from Sasutik. There we are. Where do you want to go? Jita. That one. Reward 73 million. This one's paying 1 million, 1.5 million. So they're not, in other words, they're not worth doing. The opposite. They're worth avoiding, which is a shame. But so that's not something for me anyway. To make things, you gotta, if you wanna, there's something for you to do with all that wonderful scored height. Make something and sell it. Have a go. It's not that bad. It's quite easy. The trick is knowing what to make and where, not whether or not. No, like where is the war right now?
Docking request accepted.
There's a war. Where are they? What part of the map are they in? Go in that direction and be safe. And take a blueprint to make thrashers. Make thrashers, and just about 50 of them or something, because they losing ships by the thousands, so somebody has to make them all. They can make their own to a degree, but that's a lot of ships to be replaced, so they'll be buying them too. Right, finished. Who's this Sarum? I must be standing at. Sorry. Let's do a level 3. Level 3 mission. Do not ignore standings. I don't want to. It's always the same people. They, well, Now, the Tashmerkan family. I was there the other day. I'd like somewhere. I'm looking for something a bit different without moving to a different part of the, part of the map. What complexion I don't want. Theology Council. 4. Who's this? Amar. What's this place? No, Carthon. You'll do. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is, but it's something to do, isn't it? 6 minutes past 6.
Warp drive active.
It occurs to me, I suppose, if you don't want to be fighting it like Galante, you don't want to don't go anywhere near Galante space, and then when you go out to fight, you're going to have to fight pirates. Is that right? I don't know. Hello? I just got, what did I get that for? 102,000. But doing the mission, it was slow coming up, wasn't it?
Warp drive active.
I don't know if I've got the energy and time and energy to sit down and make stuff, manufacture. It's all about what really, more than and where. And I don't think I could do it. You got to find a route. You got to move between, do a lot of moving around.
Drive active.
To get prices right, I would say. I found a region where their drones are cheaper, so I bought 6. It's sort of some reason. No, I don't know why they're cheaper there. They're all cheaper. It's not just some person gone in underselling everybody. So I don't know why. Well, yeah, funny. What's happening here then? No, don't do that. Standings have increased.
Warp drive.
Not sure. Oh, Ashab. Close to, oh, there it is, Penigman. And start. I'm going to nip into home. I'm going to see what should I make? Nothing. Doesn't matter. Forget that. I'm not making anything. I'm not doing it. It's quite complicated.
Warp drive active.
No. Crashers. 1,000,000. See how many of them are? Loads of them for sale.
Docking request accepted.
Let's have a look. What do you need to do to make one? Because I might be able to make a few with a different character. Why don't I want to do that? Aragon Hub. What, can I hide that? It's really annoying. Let's get I want industry with a there. So to make it look easy, titanium, pyrite, Mexalon. It's so easy to make. I expect the skills are like level 1 or something, because see, all you need is industry 1, and these 4. I mean, you know how easy these are to get. Isogen is the only one you might have to buy, and then you make them. Each one costs sells for 1,000,000 ESC, and that's what I used to do. Put them in the right place because, but yeah, people buy them. There's loads in a Mar. I wouldn't put them in a Mar. I'd put them out somewhere else, like this Sharaper Family Bureau. That places like that. That you make that. Now look, this is the PvP gankers use these, right? So look at the what does it use? What does it shoot with? It's, I don't even know which race it is. It's Minmatar, so that's, what's Minmatar? It's the bullets. I don't know what they're called. Where are they? Projectile ammo. Standard ammo. It's probably going to be small. Which is the cheapest. I think it's probably like that. It's not that one. Yeah, it could be. Might be that one. So you make a look. So you make 100,000 of those and sell those as well, because Or I mean, you can make 100,000, sell them for 2 isk each. So how much does that take to make? 27 titanium and 21 pyrite. So then you mine it and you can sell them straight for 2 isk, or sell them somewhere for less. Somebody here selling them for 3.5 bugger. If they 39,000, but they'll sell. What I would then do is that one, do a different one. But yeah, somebody's trying to break the market there. Wow, that's funny. Let's do a quest, a mission as well. Right. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I have something for you. Agents working for Sanchez Nation recently managed to infiltrate one of our outposts in a nearby system. We have reliable information that they did manage to find classified information about our very... oh god, whatever. Fly over and ambush them. Righty-ho. I think I can do that. Give me a minute though. Alright. Good. Microphone okay? Yeah. It looks like there's a lot of background sound. I just need to wait a minute. No. I was just making sure it wasn't the fan. I don't know what it is. The game. What's the? It's always the sound. It's music. I gotta turn it down. I know you might not mind it, but yeah. So kill Sanchez spies. Oh dear. I hate killing spies because I mean, who are they going to be spying against? They're spying against the MR. So they're not going to be local. That is not a Mar. They're not. And they're spying against the Mar. Who spies against the Mar is the enemies. And who's the enemies of the Mar? The Minmatar. I think. I don't know. I'm not very up on. I know Minmatar are. But maybe Galante as well, I think. Seems like a long way. Alright, so it's a proper one.
Warp drive active.
This should be interesting. So let's see, where am I going to land? Okay, where? I think we can put that there. We go that way. That's it. Where's... Are you moving? I think they're just over there. Look, they're not actually doing anything. There they go. Good. Let's speed up, but I bet there's somebody's going to come in from somewhere. I don't believe this is just so easy. 40. 50. Really? Good enough. Because they say keep distance. If they are out range, don't circle them. But I would have thought if you circle them at 50, what's the difference between circling them at 50? I think it's to do with the fact that now I'm going away in a straight line instead of circling makes it more difficult for me to hit them and then me. It's assuming, I suppose, that I'm able to hit them, but whatever. Good. Not very good bounties. Or Sancho's outpost. I can shoot it, it doesn't do any harm. No. There's probably nothing in there. So I don't think it's going to be worth it. So next, Eve. Which mission buildings to shoot? What about that? What buildings to break? Out of most of the non-faction level 4s that I do, there are only 2 buildings worth destroying. What was it? That's no help. Oh. AI is not helping, really. Is the release somewhere? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here we go. 6:30. No. When I had my box of pills. Hang on. Right, so that's happening. One, two. Half of that. One green. Are we done? Scoop it. Drones. Oh, it's miles away. Okay, good. Gives me time to take my other pills. But the longer I'm back in Eve, the more I'm thinking, you know, that I really do feel like I've done everything I want to do in Eve. Being here is kind of like just hanging around, doing stuff. I'm not really, you know, I don't have much of a goal. I kind of get the reputation, and I'm enjoying doing that. Probably awful to watch, but but really, it is enjoyable. This feels like it's going very slowly today, this ship. Not me, I'm always slow. See, there I went too fast. So I went, look, I've gone way past the container, but I have picked up the bucket. I don't see much there. That's disappointing. I suppose there's bounty. Oh dear. Alright, let's dock.
Warp drive active.
If you choose it to be so, it can be really hard work, can't it, Eve? You know, you can jump into spaceships and kill people, which is probably fun. Or you can buy and sell in Jita and things like that. Or don't know, but you know, like mining, believe it or not, is hard work, isn't it, at times? The reward's good, I suppose. So, fun. Anything better than that? Because I can't go on for a while. How much? 235. What does he want me to acquire these goods? Mine 47 units. Shut off. What do you want me to do now? 10 militants. Location. Garistas. Yay. The one. Yeah.
Always must we strive to show him
I was looking at something the other day. I noticed my wife has -5 rep with Galente, I think it is. just like 0.48 or something. Oh, I feel a bit better now. So what are we doing? Escort team. Look out for stray ships. just kill everybody, isn't it? It's another one of those. I like. They're okay. They're pretty straightforward, you know. No faffing about. What do I do here? What do I do? I just kill everybody. That's it. Oh, standings decreased with Sancho's nation.
Warp drive active.
So what about, did I get anything from bounties then? 102,000 bounties, and that was like nothing. That was a level 3 mission, my goodness. We can do better than that. That should have been level 2. Somebody got that wrong. Um, we're all in. It's that 24-kilometer distant one that I want. I think the 31 can stay there and the drones can get that. Here it comes. It was down there. I thought it was the other way. I thought they were all behind me, but... Oh no, no, it's behind me. Oh, alright, okay. Got it? Excellent. And it had... Oops. I'm definitely going the wrong way with these missions. Oh, flipping it. Got it? Sorry, I looked away for a moment. Wow. Right. I'd like to play some music while streaming,
Warp drive active.
and it kind of fits the whole the sound of Eve, you know, but without using copyright music. But don't know. I'm having trouble getting hold of it. There is something I especially want. Doesn't really matter which ones I pick, I think. There. I've got what I think are the faster ones. Oh look, I didn't turn that on. Oop. And then, yeah. Oh. What's this one saying? That's no help. I'm trying to see what this is doing, but the information, it doesn't say. I'm gonna have to read it. Okay, I've got two different things here. This one just gives a resistance to everything. The one on the left. The one on the right doesn't. The one on the right gives me resistance to everything. Less of it. But it sort of changes. It says 15, 15, 15. It's not at the moment. It's something else. It should be. But where do I look that up? Is it in here? I can't tell. I can't tell. Because it changes, like, the heat resistant thing. It's supposed to be that if I'm shot with heat damage, if I'm shot with something dealing heat damage, it's supposed to redirect the protection away, so some things will decrease. So instead of 15, I'm getting 10 on three of them. But the heat resistance, it might give me, instead of 15, 20, 25, something like, you know. So some go down and some go up according to what I need. But I don't know that it's working. I can't see anything. There's no numbers. I don't know. All I can see is this one I know is giving me 19.2. That's what I know. This one's giving me 15. You think the 19.2 one's better, but apparently no. What, you can't? 106. I knew it. They're all aggroed. They're all aggroed. So let's go that way. At half speed. Turn them off. He's not at the front. Yeah. I'll stop. Oh, wait. They're not doing their thing. They're all different speeds, so I want to go like that way, I suppose. So just change direction now and stop. Then we just wait. I'm afraid to target anybody because I don't know. But, I targeted one earlier. Now it's near the back. So what are you all? Plunderers? I think if I had ammo, I would be more concerned. I would not shoot so soon. See, the explosive damage. So you think, but it doesn't tell me. The game doesn't tell me what it's doing. It gives me loads of information, but it doesn't give me that. Okay, somebody's getting closer, starting to actually damage me. I suppose it's the two at the back. Because these are going down really fast, look. So this is Badger or Taylor or something. Badger. He's stuck. Here we go. I can't. Yeah. This is what I want to fly, isn't it? One of these? Something similar. This is the cruiser. Looks better than mine. One down. Yeah, ammo, but I remember, I don't know which ones it was, but I remember using, I suppose it was better ammo, and they didn't last forever. Bounty? Not a lot. I was getting loads last night and I don't understand what's happened. It's kind of like the missions are giving less reward. Oh, there's more coming in. Look. Things. There's some over there, look. There's some... I'm gonna go that way. Look. These bother me. I don't want to actually go at them. I'm going like sort of 45 degrees. But I do want those first because there's only 3. And I think I might do better by getting rid of those. One less thing to think about. I don't know about the silencer. 2 silencers and a scriber. They're worth more money. That one and that one. That one... This is not worth so much. Why? I don't know. Oh. That's a surprise. Let's go that way then. I'll just don't know. I mean, it's A funny one, isn't it? Seem to be a few missions that are like this, where you just get more and more and more and more and more coming in. Oh no, I want to go there. So they're up. Up there. They should be able to catch up a bit, but we'll see. Yeah, because if your crystal breaks, you know that you don't need to. You don't want to. Come on. If your ammunition run out of ammunition, you've got to think. But I don't have to. So. But yeah, funny. Right, is that one next? Or they all look the same. That one. Funny. That one, I don't know what. Let's go there. I'm going to go right a bit. I think I've got to get behind that thing. It's stuck. So I've got to get right to the other side of it, and that it won't do anything. It's trying to go to me, and it can't. What now? I'm shooting at him again, wondering is somebody else gonna look? I'm hitting him now. Oh, might as well go to him then. Shorten the range a bit. I don't know if anybody's coming out to meet me. I don't know what's going on. That's what I need to get. I think there was a mission did last night. I thought was very nice, very well done. Funnily enough, that I don't know if I can't remember if it was the one that they were on a timer or something, but it came in waves anyway, and this did. But somehow that one there was something about it. It felt like everything was escalating. You know, But anyway. Got that. Okay, drones in. I'm afraid that the drones will get stuck. No. Go on. Now I got to get back to the rubbish bin. So I'll go down. I got no drones in space suddenly. Did I do that? Okay. I'm going to get past this thing and then... let my drones go. Everything's too far away anyway. So stop doing that. And it didn't occur to me until now. Buildings to blow up. Guard post. What about that? Cargo rig. No. Well, you know, I don't get anything good. I think the best stuff is from the ships. So we do this. Launch. Wait for the 50 kilometer mark and then they can salvage. There we go. Go. And I'll just keep making my way back to the mobile tractor unit, which ain't far. See, this is where you want somebody, some NPCs to jump in now. Who's this? The 60-second lab. No, that 3. Level 3. I don't know if I'll get to level 4. I might, if I can be bothered. It's not about whether or not. I mean, yeah. I think at the moment, let's see. Level 4. So there are 6, but one thing, I'd need a battleship. I wouldn't do them in this, and the other thing would be like there's not a lot. It's all one. In fact, it's basically like just quotes the MR. I think this might be Caldari. Yeah, that's Caldari. But basically, except for one, it's just Amar versus the rest, and I don't think that's very interesting. I want to be able to do some that will give me a reason. I need a reason. I need standings is my reason with corporations and factions both. I understand what you mean in the fact from the point of view of it might be more fun to watch, and I am aware. I'm not, yeah, but not. Yeah, well, one day, maybe one day. I need to get a battleship. I need to fit it out. I need to be able to replace it with what I fit out, and so on. I could afford it, I think, but I just don't know about. Well, yeah, I could afford it, but I'm not. It's not a race. I've been here for years, and the last thing I want to do now is just do that, because there's not a lot. Personally, I don't feel there's a lot to do. I've done everything that I'm interested in, and don't really want to do all that again. So, because I've been here on and off, I've been here since 2009. So I've done the mining, I've done the manufacturing, I've done the other things, and it isn't. I've never bothered enough with standings and missions, so they're just here, not done. And I think to myself, well, it's recently I was sort of thinking, well, last time I played, it was actually 4 or 5 years ago. Last time I've done it in like spurts, if you like, or periods of a few years of playing, and then a few years of not. But it was 2001. No, 2021. Sorry, it was 2021 last time. And I spent a lot of money, proper money, training up in my hauling skills, get all the hauling skills done, and some things like that. I actually stopped playing, but I kept paying for the account for months just so I could get the training done. It's one of those things, I'm gonna bloody finish this or die trying. I did it. Now I don't want to do what I trained for. I'm back again, and this time I don't want to do that now, so that was a waste of money. Hauling has changed, and not interested. But this guy, he was a different person, different guy. He did not keep training for months. His account went alpha, and I stopped. It's kind of a side account that I paid. But anyway, point is, I've done all the hauling I want to do. I've done all the the only thing I've never been interested in is well, I suppose two things. Not interested in PvP. I think it's just boring. Faction warfare is not interesting enough that I would ever want to spend that much time and effort on it. And I think if you're going to do it, you do it right, you know. I'm talking about war, fighting in war. Yeah. But Eve Online is like an old friend. I can't seem to say put it away and forever. I think part of it is when you play the game and you get to a point where you've invested it's such a thing where you've got to invest so much time and effort into getting anywhere in the game. It's not a casual game, is it? That it's difficult to turn your back. But yeah, something like that. So level 4 missions. Don't know. I mean, the only thing I can think of that level 4 missions would give me would be the opportunity to fly a different ship. And I've been flying this one for years and years and years, so that. Although I am in the process of learning other races, battle cruisers and cruisers, and learning all the skills for that at the moment, because I've got a lot to learn. So yeah, doing that. Have I got everything? So yeah.
Warp drive active.
Is this really level 3? Yeah, level 3. Funny. I'd be really interested to know in knowing whether, you know,
Docking permission requested.
whether, you know, what people's goal, what people's objective is in playing EVE Online. You know, do you set yourself a goal, which might be to own a Titan, or to was it Dave was in here to fly every ship? You could, that could be a thing, couldn't it? Right now my thing is all about rogue drones again. Where? Cahor. Here. How long? Oh, I've got time. It's 1912. Well, I'm alright. I'll alright, there's leave all that in there. Come on. That in there. Right, I'll have to, I don't know, if they hurry up, it's not that long a one, is it? The rogue drone thing. Well, it wasn't just now. So yeah, maybe this is a good one. But for the end. Not a lot of time for this today, and it's a real shame because it's Sunday. Last weekend I started something which I thought was surprised actually at how popular it was, and that was I started a new character and coincidentally a new account. And I don't know, my goal for that guy was to learn how to fly a cruise. He was alpha, learn how to fly a cruiser. And that's how it started. I mean, you'd need to buy it, so you'd need to get the money to buy it, and but after the first one, I thought about doing it this weekend again. Thought maybe it could be a weekend thing. But I thought to myself, hang on a minute, right? I've got the skills for the destroyer. So let's say, what am I going to do? I'm going to fly around in a destroyer for ages, killing things until I get enough money, or I can mine forever. Oh, why? Ooh. The other one was so much easier. Oh dear. Are they coming or not? Yes. Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm. Ready for. Good. I'll target those two. They look smaller. Maybe they're faster. Hmm. Right. Strain infester. Ah, that sounds kind of important. I think the raider should go first. Yeah, he's worth 18,000. He's worth 6,375. I could just about hit him. No. I hit him. Woof. Hmm. Yeah, he's fast now. Thing is, I've got an acceleration gate after. Okay. Right. This is a funny one. It looked, when I arrived, I saw a lot of drones. I thought it might be a bit of a hard one. But no, not really. No, I'm gonna have to go in this direction, I think. Because what do they look like? I never bothered. I see. I think this one's the same. Yeah, nothing. I'll notice in a minute. There we go. Hmm. I think they're having trouble getting to me. I just thought they could be. I can do the salvage drones while this is going on. Oh. Right, let's go towards this tractor unit, and then I'll pick it up and, well, we'll see. Well, he's only got 2 wrecks to pull in now, so I might as well let him finish. Is there anything in all this lot? I don't think there is. It looks like rocks and stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There. Now he'll bring him in. Probably. Yeah. Here he comes. He's empty, so he'll be close enough. I can just scoot. If he doesn't finish it, that's okay. But these are nice, and I do want to make stuff. I just don't want to get into big manufacturing. So, it is nice because drones do have some salvage that you wouldn't get off other things. That is useful. So I'm okay with that. No loot. Blimey. That's funny. All that work, not even one thing of loot. Look, I've got all the salvage. There's all this as like broken drone 4. You're not going to get that off a pirate, are you? I think smash trigger as well, but I'm not. Fried interface. I don't know, but there are things you're going to get off drones, and you get drones in some places, not others. Something along those lines. I think I'll fly up a bit because otherwise I'm going to be on the same level as that thing, and I'll get stuck on it. Now we wait for the salvaging. Almost done. What does it say it's worth? 12.8 minus 11. It's a million. I got a million in salvage. Salvage, not, you know, bits of kit. So that's rather nice. I like that. Right. There we go.
Warp drive active.
Ooh. I suppose I could hang on. This one. I can hit all of them, so let's just randomly let the game decide which ones I'm targeting. Put the crystals on a dark bit so I can see if they're working or not. And keep flying. It doesn't look like anybody is too close. Or too far. He's 50. Got another one, what, 29, 30. So then suddenly I got somebody, one of these, who's a bit tougher. Look, I'm actually getting hurt. It's incredible. Took a time, didn't they? I can't see which one's working and which one's not there. The light and dark. Like in any good MMO, well, any MMO, it's normal to go for the little ones first. Kill the ads. I never understood what ads, ADS or ADDS or whatever it is, stood for, but there you go. Worry about the boss at the end instead of fighting the boss and ignoring everybody else, or the little ones hitting you. I think it's probably quick death, you know. Yeah, these are worth less, some of them, so as well. I don't need to recharge. Where is everybody? I see. Oh, finished. I'm gone. Yeah, I'll leave the repairer going. I think we're doing okay. 1, 2, 3, only 3. See. I'm not hitting anything because I'm not shooting anything because one of them just died and I didn't notice. Where's he? That one. Okay. Fair enough. Save the defeater for the big one for the finale. I don't think I don't need armor repairer anymore. Is that set at 50? There we go. Buildings, we got rocks, a pulsating beacon, more rocks, more pulsating beacons, but I think that's it. Might as well head back. I can start salvaging, I think. And if anything bad happens, that's okay. So you can see my mobile tractor unit next to all those rocks. Dead things. So he's doing his job, pulling them all in. It's only the defeater that's left to pull in. Well, there's one he's doing now, but in general. Ah, there it goes. Poor little salvage guy's going like crazy trying to catch up. But that's okay. Game says I've done it. And this one might be a little bit more interesting for me because it's there's no loot. So anything I get is salvaged. If I didn't salvage with these little drones or a salvage gun, I would only get the quest reward. So let's see. Well, plus bounties, but and I think most people I think a lot of people just loot. I don't think a lot of people salvage like this. Salvage drones, salvage guns, stuff like that, as I do, and I really like doing it. I find it incredibly satisfying. You go out and kill all that stuff, and there you go. You hate living near a water source. So many we get mosquitoes. It's flipping horrible. In the summer, excuse the, don't want to get too personal, but in the summer, I just sleep on top of the bed. I don't need a duvet or anything. It's like 40 degrees or whatever. So I don't need that. But when I do that, I'm in the middle of summer with socks on in the middle of the night because of mosquitoes. I can sort of cope with it, but they get to my feet, and then my feet are itchy and scratchy, and it's horrible. We live next to a swimming pool. I don't think they get in the pool because there's always people in there and it's moving around and chlorine and stuff. I don't think so. And there's not a lot of water around here. Where we are, our sort of off-grid place in the country. There's places there, but we're pretty good for mosquitoes there. What we get there is lizards. That's the main thing, lizards. There are a lot of bats, but if you keep the doors and windows closed, we got nets over the windows, so we can leave the windows open. And the mosquitoes, if there are any, and the bats and anything really can't get in. But the worst thing is the lizards. They're not very long as your finger, but, well, depends how, a bit longer. But let's say the body is as long as your finger. And then they got tails, obviously, so, you know. There are snakes, but I've only ever seen one in 7 or 8 years of going to that place. So I'm not worried about them. They are there. I know they are there because I see this they shed the skin, and they're big. There's a skin every year. There's a skin out in the field, and it's about 1 meter long. So this thing's going to be really big, and I'm afraid of finding it. To be honest with you, I don't think it lives in our field. I think it comes into our field to shed its skin and then leaves, because it needs to lay outside to do that, and I think it's safer and so on to do it in our. I got theories, but anyway. Well, I hope so, because we got dogs, and we do not want our dogs barking at snakes, you know. Am I going to get under it? Not really. Yeah. Yeah. It's not nice when we do get a bat. You can't catch them. Not really. People try. You have an umbrella. Get the umbrella, and then pull it down hard and fast when the bat comes, and it'll sort of fall down onto the bed or something, and then you throw your coat over the top. It sounds really complicated, but apparently it works.
Warp drive active.
Me, I just you sort of do a system where you get the bat in room number 1, and you open the door between room 1 and room 2 and stand in room 1. It will go into room 2 because it doesn't want to be in the same room as me. Then when it's in room 2, I close the doors to room 2 and I open the door to from room 2 to room 3, and it just works its way along till eventually you get to the last room, which would be the kitchen. You open the door to one door to the kitchen, which is the one going outside, and hope that another one doesn't come in. There's so many, it's got to happen sometimes. The last time we couldn't get rid of it, did what we could, went away for a few months, went back, it was on the floor dead. But it was, you know, that's unfortunate, but wasps are fun. We get probably between we get about 7 or 8 wasps nests a year. A lot of them are underground. Those, if you get one on the wall, you can spray it. It's like a fly spray. You just kind of spray it with that. The ones under the ground, you get the fly spray thing and just empty it into a hole. You do it just before dawn, when they're all cold and relatively cold and asleep, resting, stuff like that. Then you put 3 or 4 buckets of salty water into the hole, because they're soapy. Because of soap, the wasps don't stick to the top and float. They sink and drown, if there's any left alive. And then you just sort of cover it with mud, sort of shovel the mud on top, and go back in a day or so and there might be some to finish off, but probably not. And just keep doing that. But there'll be one, and then another one, and another one. They don't. They spread. Nests spread very quickly, so you have to keep on top of it. We've got like a, you might call it a colonnade. It's kind of a walkway covered thing along, it goes all the way along two sides of the house, and you can sit under it and have a barbecue or just sit out of the sun. Unfortunately the wasps like it, and like a couple of years ago I counted them and there were 50. Maybe it must have been, I don't know, it was exactly 50. Maybe I stopped counting at 50, but there were 50 wasps. So it's not like you could just say there's one or two wasps. You just ignore them and they won't touch you, because when there's 50 of them and you walk into their space, they get angry. So you do have to keep killing them, especially with dogs. Dogs won't ignore them. But yeah, it's a horrible thing to have to do though, because it's scary. You have to, I've got a hat with a net around it, and I wear that. I wear a plastic coat, like a raincoat, gloves, put me trousers and me socks, pair of wellies, all this get up so that they won't hurt me, because they can, if they think, you know, that they post lookouts by the entrance to the nest. If you go there at the wrong time of day, or, you know, when it's sort of not too hot in the afternoon, they'll be resting, but you know, in the evening you go up to them and start messing around with the nest, and all of them will swarm and start attacking you. So you can't, even though you're going there at dawn, there's always a chance. You can't, it's not like, it's like flying through Eve. You never really know. You should be okay because it's, you know, dawn, but if there is somebody there, one of them that sees you coming, kind of thing, it all happens very quickly. You know, it takes less than 30 seconds to 15 seconds to do it all. They don't suffer much. But yeah. Oh, how much have I got today? I was going to check just the last one, because I haven't actually got much loot of any kind today. So we could say probably about 3 million, which is alright. That's not to be laughed at. I'm sorry I couldn't have done more. I think what I need to do is minimize the time I'm spending on stream doing level 2 quests, and just do level 3 more or less on the stream, a few level 2, working towards level 4, and just do it like that. Well, missions, aren't they? I call them, I mean, every other game calls them quests. This one calls them missions. That I got to do something to keep it a bit interesting. And I'm gonna, now they are like gankers, exactly like gankers. We have a gate camp. It's quite right outside the back door. If you go out the back door, you got to turn right. If you turn left, you'll get ganked. So yeah, that. So how about if I say tomorrow I will, oh wait, no, yeah, tomorrow, level, I think it's level 2, a few level 2 quests, but mostly it'll be level 3, I think, for the money, so I can do level 4. But I need more level 4 missions to do, So, okay, excuse me a minute, but this Eve missions, if I have a look, okay, you've got to have a rep of 3 with the corporation to be able to do a level 3 mission. Storyline, special, research, epic arcs, awards, standings. Mission related timers. Completion timer. Missioning with a fleet. Advice. Oh, where did missions start? Oh God. That whole page did not have one thing about what I needed. Right, here we go. 1.0 for level 2 missions. 3 for level 3. 5 for level 4. So I need to be working. I need to get... I can work on those that I've got at level 3 for level 3 missions. I can keep doing those until I've got them up to 5, which will get me the... which will open up level 4 missions for them. At the same time, I'm gonna be... I do want those level 3 things, so I'll look into the possibilities at the cost of buying maybe a battle cruiser for another faction, so we can change ships from time to time, that sort of thing. Or I could, I don't know, so add things like that. I'll try and mix it up a bit because it's going to get so boring. Until tomorrow, good night. Be good. And if you can't be good, be careful.